let the world fit you into this bottle and say you don't got to follow God. You can be greedy. You can do whatever you want to. Just fit everything that you have inside of here. You can have a little bit of Christianity, but the moment that you fill it up, look, you can't live righteous. You can't live holy. But you can fit a little bit of religiousness in here. You can fit a little bit of Jesus in here. That's what the world tells you to do. But when it's time for you to overflow, we're gonna stop you. But look, Jesus tell you don't conform to that. You were a living sacrifice for me, right? He says, but be transformed by the renewing of your mind, then you will be able to test and approve what is God's will, what God's will is, his good, pleasing, and perfect will. That's something that I want you to meditate on, is that God's will is better than what the world tells you. Way far beyond what you can imagine. A lot of times it looks good that you want to be successful in your workplace. It looks good that you want to be successful in your career path. But what happens is sometimes you indulge in sin. You want to step on other people and throw other people down to get on top. Don't do that. It's not pleasing in the eyes of God, because he's saying, look, my will is good, perfect, and pleasing, right? And if we look at this, Paul is basically addressing the people and saying how to live a life that is righteous, how to live a life that is holy, a life that is fleeing away from sin in Romans 12, right? Realizing God's design for humanity is the most important thing for us when it comes to living a life of righteousness, living a life according to God's will. What is God's perfect will and design for what I'm living in my life? And if I know that it's against God's design for my life, which, look, it's very easy. A lot of times we make this more complex, or we make this more difficult than what it has to be. But it's two different avenues in life. It's a path of righteousness, and it's a path of destruction. It's a path of the world. It's a path of what the world deems as cool, what the world deems is okay. Look, in the world, it says, look, you can be sinful, you can be greedy, you can have that all or nothing mindset, right? And you can live for self. Yet the other path of God's design, the true design and his perfect will for you is, look, followers are submitted to God. When becoming a new creation, everything is totally new in you, as it says in 2 Corinthians 5:17. It says, therefore, if anyone is in Christ, he is a new creation. Old things have passed away. Look, that old path that you were going down in your life has passed away. Look, the sin in you has passed away. Everything in you has become new. You are now dead to those old things, which means you don't conform to the way the world tells you to do. The world can't tell you to just put your little bit of Christianity in here and conform in there, and we're going to put a top on the bottle. Look, God is telling you don't conform to that way, because my way is pleasing. My way is perfect.